That's hilarious. What's up, Shawnee? Zino, what's up, big dog? Mm, American Gods, what's that? Never heard of that before. Just finished a long video of where wins meet. Hey, nothing wrong with that. American Gods, it's fucking twisted. Hey, what's it about though? It kind of sounds like Percy Jackson a little bit. Fuck no. I don't know. It sounds like Percy Jackson, how the gods just live around and shit. The fuck? This person, this person on Discord, this totally random person just sent me a fucking link to their OnlyFans. What the fuck? It's tell me you're trying to scam me without telling me you're trying to scam me. Definitely not clicking on that shit. That's hilarious. Only 3 seasons? Weird. 19th, Zainu. Only 3 seasons, eh? Well, it sucks. You're probably super stoked about that, though. Bronze nails. Swamp. Tar. Iron bars. Iron nails. My god. Steel bars. Mithril is gonna be cringe. Getting mithril nails will be cringe. How many do we have? 74? We'll get like 250 brown. We'll get 100 bronze bars. Fuck, man. Alright, well, whatever. That'll be enough for now. Yeah, check out my nails here. My nails. Where are they, though? There we go. 1,000 steel, 50 mithril, 21 iron. It's kind of cringe. Well, let's go do a fireman real quick. Let's go do our chores, gentlemen. Shall we? Let's go do our chores real quick. Am I wearing it? Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, I should have another full fucking skills necklace somewhere. Where'd it go? Let's go pick this lily real quick. Huge contract. I didn't plant a seed there, fuck. Can't to dine. Give me the goods. Give me the goods. Next. Ching. You wanted the door open just so you could run in and run back out? Not kidding. I got it after I kid.
Ask Elvis. I was at the bar, got off for work, and went to the bar to get my boss on. That's I kind of feel it is, so it's not the partying, it's not the woman that I miss, but I just I'm wondering, like, this is it, right? Like, I don't want to just be a roommate with the mother of my child, right? If that
Sure.
makes sense.
Sure. So you're having a crisis of like, I mean, you're having an existential crisis, is what it sounds like. You're like, is this all there is? Is the question you're having right now?
That's exactly it. And you asked if I have trouble. I have trouble, but honestly, I haven't been with anyone else. I haven't,
Wow.
sometimes I go to Eastern Europe, and I am deliberate with my Bumble use, and I'm pretty successful. But the last times I've gone to Europe, I haven't even tried that. I haven't even
Right.
had the
Right.
desire to
Wow.
meet other women, right?
This is interesting. This has really caused a philosophical change in you on a like kind of on a fundamental level. It's changed your outlook.
Being a dad changes you.
N-
It really is, and I think that's the problem because it's part of me, like I said, likes the stability, but part of me was like, man, this is is this it, right? You put it perfectly. And right now that I'm alone, I feel that little itch is like, well, if I didn't care, I could, just go out, get blackout drunk,
Yeah.
text one of my former
Right.
stripper friends that
Right.
wild night.
It's almost like you're annoyed that you care. You want to be
Yeah.
able to go out and get fucked up and have a good time, but you know it wouldn't scratch the same itch because on some level you're preoccupied
Chilling, my
with
dude. What are you saying? What
your
are you saying,
children, your
Golden?
station in the
How you been?
world. I'm sure on some level you're like, why doesn't this woman want to be with me? Why does she want to like? Because like being a single mother is not easier than being a mother in a
That's
stable
exactly it.
relationship. So it's probably all your, this is kind of the chickens coming home to roost for your prior behavior, where you're like, fuck, this is where I am,
Yeah.
and what am I gonna get? What do I get satisfaction from? What do I get? Um,
Yeah.
you know, so then I guess my question is, so you don't want to be with you don't want to go out and party, you don't want to be with other women. why
No.
why don't you do you want to give would you be interested in giving a relationship with the mother of your
Going from the
child who
weed
you
store?
currently
Nice,
live
man.
with
Yeah.
an honest
And who I
try?
and who I support financially a
Right.
100%.
Right.
Yeah, I just paid for her first class ticket to South America,
Not
which is not exactly cheap.
not cheap. No. Um
Here, Dr. Toboggan, let me reframe this a little differently.
okay.
Because you're saying what I'm hearing is the mundanity of family life and being a father is weighing on
Going
you.
out, it's out of
But
And
boy.
also his old wild ways don't hold the same appeal anymore.
yes,
That's exactly it. I'm like, okay, that's exactly it. You guys put it perfectly. Like, okay, so
He's in no man's land.
but here's
when I'm not doing walking,
no, sorry. I was just gonna say, but here's the thing, like you you say that, but what are we really looking at here? You're talking about problems that like, people who've had kids for like 10 plus years are having. You just had an unplanned pregnancy
Right.
with a woman you were fucking,
Right.
and the kid's not even like 1 years old,
Right.
probably. When was the last time we
yeah,
talked to you? So it's like,
yeah, like a year ago.
and you keep talking about like the stability is great. Well, it's not really stable. It's like you're figuring out how to raise a kid who's not even 1 years old yet, with a very precarious
true.
relationship that's ill-defined,
Yeah.
and you don't even have an opportunity to do it because it was some woman you were fucking, and you guys like, haven't really
There you
even
go,
had a
Golden
chance to
Toka.
discuss what your relationship is. You're just focused on raising a human being
Right, right.
that you're now
About not
responsible
fucking
for.
up this kid's life.
So, kudos to you. It sounds like
Yeah, we're shocked you haven't abandoned them already. To be
go,
honest with
yeah,
you.
to
I
go
am
like
shocked too. To be perfectly honest, I've had the chance like this married chick. We were before my kid was born. We're talking, and like finally a few weeks ago, she was like, "Hey, my husband's out of town. Do you want to come?" I was like, "I actually don't."
You're like, why don't I? Well, okay, that's a good point, Eldis. Also, though,
Yeah.
you say you're not in a relationship, but do you think people who have a newborn baby are fucking or even being affectionate with
right.
each other? They're in complete triage mode. Like I saw
Really,
my
really.
yeah, this is normal. I mean, look, a little maybe they're a little more affectionate than but like
Okay.
it is
Redeem
the
your tug,
relationship takes a
buddy.
real hit
I
when a baby
redeemed
is
one. What are you
born,
talking about? It's my
even in
turn.
the
It's your
best
turn to smoke.
circumstances, right? Let alone
It's
this
your
kind
turn
of
to
weird
smoke, bud. I just
relationship.
redeemed
The
one.
fact that you guys are living together and you're supporting her and you're
And besides,
supporting
I've
each other
redeemed every
through
tug you've
raising this
done
kid,
in the past like
you have
20 times you've been
a
in.
a good deal of intimacy with this person.
Yeah.
It's not a
Motherfucker.
roommate. Like it's not
Okay.
really a cohabitant. And I do think you
Yeah.
might be part of what you might be feeling is for the first time you don't have the control in the relationship. For the first time it's like you believe this woman doesn't really give a fuck if you live or die. I mean, she gives a fuck because you're paying for shit, but she doesn't give a fuck about you having her in her life. Where before you're with her until you find some nice pussy, then you might leave, and now you're actually hooked in to the point where even if you wanted to be a deadbeat, you couldn't do it because you realized like that would hurt your soul to do. And I think you might be responding to the fact that you are kind of like at the mercy of this woman in terms of what kind of relationship you have because there might be a party that just is like because right now you're essentially in a relationship with this is what a couple that has a newborn is like.
Yeah.
My friends that had a
Okay.
newborn that had newborns were like it did kind of negatively affect their relationship because it's very fucking stressful. Even the people I know in my life who had the best relationship, it weighed on them. And they weren't fucking, I'll tell you that much. Even the ones that really loved each other, it's like they might have fucked a couple times in the first like 6-7 months of a child's life. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like maybe by
Okay, I
one,
understand.
maybe by one it starts getting a little better, but not even then, dude. It's like it's crazy. Let alone the fact that you have this hanging over your head, like what the fuck even is our life? So I don't
Yeah.
know, man. My not to turn this into like how like Judd Apatow movies ended up being like they were like ended up being weirdly like wholesome and conservative, like the 40-year-old virgin, he doesn't get pussy till he gets married, knocked up, they don't get an abortion, they get together, like
Yeah.
like not to turn this into this, but it's like we kind of are. This dirtbag show is almost like do you just want to be with this woman and see if it works?
Yeah.
I guess part of me is exactly that. Part of me is maybe saying, okay, hopefully she sees that I'm a provider, that I'm supporting her, and that eventually she'll want to be here. Because man, let me tell you, her titties got so big.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
but
But dude, here's
oh
the thing.
fuck, man, like that's tough.
Here's the thing, dude. The other thing, you don't have to be a passive participant in this. You could say, "Hey, this has been really hard having a kid, whatever. But I care about this has made me really realize what I value in life." And it's like, look, I'm not saying we have to get married, but we're living together. I really like providing for you and our kid. Like, are you interested? Like, do you want to
Yeah,
try
yeah.
being together? Have you had that conversation?
Whenever I want to have that conversation, she shuts it down. You says like, not right now, not right now. So I think that's part of my frustration. That's why it makes it so hard, that
Yeah.
she shuts it down immediately, like not
Right.
right now. And I don't know if he means like really not right now, or it's just a way of her to completely avoid it.
Yeah, and look, it's not an easy conversation to have, and maybe, you know, I don't know, maybe she is resentful, maybe she does know a little more about what you were up to than you want to admit. Like maybe there are reasons. Um but I think it's still
There were
worth.
days in Albania.
What's that?
There were days in Albania, like 4 or 5 days that I didn't talk to her.
Right,
Yeah.
right. I mean, yeah. The reality is, you might. This is a great tragedy where it's like you finally do have everything you actually wanted, and your past has stolen it from you. That's a possibility. But I'll say this: at some point, I think you have to actually have the conversation, even if it's uncomfortable, and even if you think she's going to say no. I think it's important to show how you feel. And look, if you get shut down, you get shut down, and that kind of hurts. And then you will move on from it, and you'll continue to be a good dad to this kid. Maybe she moves to South America, and you fucking pay
New
child support.
record. Let's
Who
go.
knows? But it sounds like you at least kind of want to pursue this.
Yeah.
203.
I mean, yeah,
for-
for her, it's like, you know, it sounds like she doesn't really think she can trust you or something because
What?
you knocked her
What?
up.
Why ever would she get
I
that
don't blame
idea?
And you know, and you got strange pussy, even though you weren't even like weirdly together, but you were definitely out still getting your dick wet when she was like pregnant and shit.
Right, you knocked her up, and you didn't say, you know what, let's be together from this moment on. You wait.
Maybe she listened to this podcast and she's like, "What? He's with an Albanian whore?"
So you know, it probably is just that, to be honest with you. And I
Yeah.
mean, you know, hey, you sound like a wild guy. You're a fun guy. You're out there sowing your wild oats, and you know, we
This is kind of the chickens coming home to roost for your prior behavior, where you're like, fuck, this is where I am,
yeah.
and what am I gonna get? What do I get satisfaction from? What do I get?
Yeah.
You know, so then I guess my question is, so you don't want to you don't want to go out and party. You don't want to be with other women.
Alrighty, so what do we need here? We got iron ore. We're gonna have to make a bunch of. We're gonna have to get a bunch of nails and shit. So let's go like this. We'll go like we'll go bam, 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 bam. And then we'll grab these real quick. Excuse me. What I gotta do as well is I've got to get my herb lore up. I need to get the herbs. He's Cheers. Iron nails. But it's so unfortunate that I have Gridmaster going. Golden, you're a fucking animal, dude. I just smoked a toad. Fucking animal, man. Give me a sec. I'll smoke another. That's not what my lungs are saying. Give me a sec here, buddy. I'm fucking buying these nails that I'm gonna need. I finally found some worlds that are like acceptable. I have to get like the same amount of fucking iron nail. Cheers, buddy. Damn. Someone jumped ahead of me, man. Not cool, dude. Damn, bro. I'll be right back. Alrighty. I have 500 of these today. I got 500 fucking nails a day, bro. That's good for me. If I could get 500 nails a day, bro, I'm laughing. Yo. 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 Hang on. We gonna continue till we fucking start hitting zeros. Because that's just crazy. We found the jackpot, baby. $6.86, eh? 680 fucking 6. I'm just cooking right now. I might be able to get 1,500 today if I keep up at this pace. 40 plus, man. 30 plus. Yeah. Should we take those? Fuck, man. Just hitting the jackpot. Banger after banger. Cha-ching. Oh. Oh. Alright, that's good enough for now. We're gonna start making some planks. Good luck on the heist there, shiny boy. Be fucking filthy rich with planks after this point. Go, buddy. Take your whole family line out. Didn't grab any fucking logs, man. That guy obstructed my log gathering as I was in the bank because he hit me. Pulled me out of the menu. What a dirty bastard, bro. Ass is tired. Fuck, I went to bed at like 4 o'clock this morning, got up at 9, went and painted a house. Fuck. Zoink. Logs everywhere, but not a drop to drink. Hair inspectors is my Slayer task, boys. Fuck, it's kind of cringe. Kinda cringe. Shiny boy and gold going at it in a duel. Who will come out on top? Damn, it didn't work. Keep going like this. Not big deal. I clicked on the logs, my guy. Where? Finish up these logs real quick. And then we'll go kill some apparent specters. Oh, these are just regular ass logs. You know what? Whatever. Fuck it. We'll get these made too. We already got them in our inventory. I like my burgers juicy. Still moving? No. My burgers I like a little bit more on the well done side. I'll still eat like a pink burger, but like not frozen patty burger. That shit's gotta be like cooked all the way through. But if it's just like ground up steak chunks, like chunks of fat and stuff, and I'll just cook that up medium, medium well, around there. I love my steak. Just like literally, you throw it in like a cold skillet with the fat side down. You render it all the fat, and then cook it on its one side for 5 minutes. Flip it over, let it cook for another five, and pull it off. Just perfect medium rare every time. Well, it depends. If it's like a 2-inch steak, then it would be a little bit rare still, and I still like it like that. Even like I'll eat a blue rare steak. You know what I mean? I love that shit. I'll eat just raw steak. I don't give a fuck. I love steak. Making me want steak. Oh. Steak. I could eat one so I could eat a fucking like 5 pound steak right now, but give me one of those like Tom and Jerry steaks, you know? Give me one of those big old Tom and Jerry steaks. Better watch out tonight, Rock. You don't want to be sleeping beside me, buddy. Having dreams of steaks might eat you. You've been warned, bud. Tomorrow I gotta clean my room, do some laundry. Might as well keep going while I'm here. Do them all. Might as well do them all. Oh, I'm fucking tired, boy. Could be an early night for me. Eh, we out here. There's 1,000 planks fucking made right there. Cooked. Tired, boys. Fucking tired. Where am I going here? Go do some repair inspectors. Um, here. Ghosts up. Just reflecting. Nice. Always a good time. It's always a good time reflecting on life. Oh, I'm just really tired right now. Like really tired. Fuck. Sleep good tonight. I'll be up sleeping in tomorrow. That's for fucking sure. Alright, that's cool. Cool stuff. Cool stuff goes. That's pretty dope. I fucked up. You wish you could go back. We all wish we could go back, brother. It's just how life is, man. Trust me, we all wish we could go back. Exactly. Exactly, man. Giant man bush. I mean, my hair has been long many a times on stream. We've gone through many a phases of hair, different hair lengths. Never bald, but bald is quickly approaching. Don't want to grow up yet? Yeah. Growing up sucks, man. Trust me. Shit ain't no fun. Yeah, you have a good night too, guys. Stay out of trouble, bud. Peace out, man. Thanks for chatting, buddy. Should be getting a Slayer level here pretty soon. 52 kills. Yeah. 4k XP. Not bad. I'm going to bed, boys. I'm fucking tired. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. You guys have a good night. I appreciate everyone for chilling. Peace out.